Question 1. What drew you to creating art? What do you enjoy the most? It's a bit of a hard question for me. I've been drawing since I was very little. I could draw before I could walk, actually. It was likely because I had a family who enjoyed drawing. My great-grandpa, my grandma, and my dad. And because I loved animated movies, especially Disney. It was also probably one of the only activities I could do without needing to walk or use two hands. I couldn't walk until I was around 7, and I can't use my left arm very well because of my disability. Even less so when I was younger. Question 2. What are some of the challenges you face as a disabled artist? Pain can make it hard for me to draw at times. Arthritis comes with my disability, and during flare-ups, it can cause the joints of my fingers and hands/wrists to become stiff and painful, making it hard to hold and use my pen. I don't draw/create art traditionally much anymore, but when I did, it was difficult for me to accurately use tools like rulers and scissors because of my limited mobility in my left arm. These difficulties can be pretty demotivating for me, and I can have a hard time meeting commission deadlines partly for these reasons. Question 3. What is one thing you wish people knew about your disability? I wish that people understood that if I say that I can do something by myself, then I can do it by myself. Sometimes I just need to struggle a little bit or take a little extra time. I also wish that people understood that there is a wider range of disability than they have personally experienced. People assume things like my legs are broken, that I was in an accident and ended up this way, and that my legs are prosthetics because I wear AFO braces. These are untrue, and some people are just born this way. It isn't always as simple as broken or having prosthetics. I wish people considered how their assumptions and reactions might be hurtful or offensive to disabled people. It can also be exhausting explaining my disability to everyone who asks. I wish people cared enough to do their own research. Question 1. What drew you to creating art? What do you enjoy the most? I have always been doodling ever since I can remember. It calms me down and it makes me happy to have created something where there used to be a blank piece of paper. I enjoy drawing animals the most. It makes me feel more connected to them and to nature. It's like a meditative experience. Question 2. What are some of the challenges you face as a disabled artist? It's definitely been a challenge to draw since my recent eye injury. Things aren't as clear as they used to be, so detailing is difficult. But I am learning to adapt and work around it to keep doing what I love to do. Even though nystagmus makes the images jump everywhere and my one functioning eye gets tired easy, I still love to draw. Digital art is nice because I can zoom in and Procreate has large buttons that I can see. I need to press my face pretty close to the screen to see what I'm doing, but it's worth it. Question 3. What is one thing you wish people knew about your disability? I wish people would understand that I truly do not have the same visual capabilities that they do. Even though I walk around with a cane, friends sometimes say things like, "Look over there," and "Look at this picture." 9 times out of 10, I can't see what they're trying to show me. I act like I can see to make them feel more comfortable, but it gets tiring. I am living with this disability, and I have trouble navigating and seeing people's faces. So, I wish people would know that I'm not trying to be rude if I don't immediately say hello. I just genuinely did not see them. And I wish people would learn to be more comfortable around someone with a disability rather than reject that person entirely. I'm a person, the same as them. I just can't use my eyes the same way. That's the only difference. And people make it a lot bigger than it has to be.